Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Carol at mom.plans and I am here with my Laurel Denise planner, the Nancy. This is going to be my 2026 planner. I'm really excited about it. I am an affiliate for Laurel Denise, so let me just start by saying I have a code. It is CAROLPLANS. It will save you 10% at Laurel Denise on any order. You can use it as many times as you want. I've used Laurel Denise for, I don't know, the past 3-4 years. I'm not even sure. And I started in the Nancy, and I'm going back to the Nancy, and I'm really, really excited about it. And I love this cover. It's just so gorgeous. I mean, all the Laurel Denise covers are gorgeous. The nameplate is on the back, but I have something here that I want to share. I'm just moving into this. I'm just getting going on it, but I have a home management system started that I think is important to share with you, especially if everyone else like me are getting ready for the 2026 start of the year. You want to get this in place. So I didn't want to wait until it was all finished and done because it might not get done until the end of December. I wanted to share it now. So if you liked anything I'm about to share, you would be able to go get the inserts that I'm talking about for this First, planner. I'm going to show you what the Nancy looks like in case you're unfamiliar with it. It is the horizontal planner. I have my yearly overview with all the important birthdays and celebrations here, and I have school and vacation days knocked out, so I can just go to this as one resource. And then this is what your weeks look like. It's horizontal. I'm going to put like my schedule, most important. I might do content over here and try to combine both of them. With that said, I also have this tucked in the back. This is the Carmen. This is a lovely, lovely planner. It is just a monthly booklet. I believe I did a review on it, but I thought I could do content in here and I can keep track of what I post, what I'm doing. These boxes are huge. It's going to be really easy to be able to track all in this planner and keep it in my Laurel Denise. I can make some notes. Of course, I can always put sticky notes. It does only have this small, like two or three note pages in the back. But like I said, I could even use note pages in there. I have the notebook from Laurel Denise, which is beautiful. I can also add that in for extra notes. But that's kind of what my setup is going to be for me, personal, and this will not go with me. This always stays on my desk. This is like home base for me. This is where I always check in when I'm doing my daily planning and everything. I can look at this calendar. I can see my weekly schedule. It's wonderful. A big part of why I want to be in the Nancy is because of all the inserts that are available. It kind of makes it like almost like a binder because you can just pop in different pages. You can even use a punch. I believe it's like the Happy Planner punch. You can punch in your own things. And that just makes it really customizable for what I need it to be, which is why I like this coil binding. But one of the inserts I really was attracted to was this appointments schedule. And when I got it, I wasn't exactly sure why I needed it, but I just knew I did. And so what I have figured out is that I have the timed washi, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do half hour or the full hour. And I will run that down here under time. And then I'll put the days of the week. And then for the most part, my schedule is set during the school year, like with my work schedule and things like that. And I will set that up. And then what my goal is to use sticky notes and then each week come in and then post in here time-wise. As I was editing this, I decided instead of trying to explain it, I would go ahead and set it up, and it would be a much better demonstration of what I'm after for this page. And it didn't take any time at all. I used some hand plan stickers Monday through Sunday. And I did go ahead and decided on the 30-minute washi from Laurel Denise. I have just the hourly and I have 30-minute, and I thought this was going to be best because there are a lot of times that I will have an appointment at 2:30. And so I thought that would fit my schedule, my way of living the best way. And so my thought is, instead of doing this every week, I have my schedule, my work schedule here, that is set in stone. And then the sticky notes is what I'm going to change up. So say I didn't have to work on Friday and I said I would watch my granddaughter that day. I could easily just move a sticky note there, cover that up, and I could put no school, watch Everly, and ta-da, it's done, right? And then say the next week, my PT appointments change. So I just would rearrange. I'd either make new sticky notes if it's the same time, just a different day. I would just rearrange the schedule for the next week. And, you know, my hair appointment, some weeks I'm not going to have it, so I don't need it there. So this is what I'm talking about with a rotating schedule, that I'm going to use the sticky notes to make the schedule. And I can kind of time manage my week with this view. And I don't want to put any other details except my appointments, which fittingly enough, this is called the appointment insert. So it is perfect for that. So if you are a horizontal planner, like I love this layout and I could just quickly jot down my most important things. But at the same time, I can look at a time schedule for managing all the tasks I have to do. And it would help me fit in when I can do things. So say I have PT this day, but I want to work on some content. I could plan on this afternoon time to do that. Or if there's some big house cleaning tasks that I want to do, then look at Monday has all this open space. Of course, my weekends are open here. And you know, you just switch around your sticky note. And so you can just move sticky notes, add sticky notes in however you want, and make your weekday schedule so you can flex it to what you need it in your daily planning. And so that's why I really like this as an overview for my planning. So the other big thing I wanted to share is in the home management system that I have is back here in the notes. And what I have done is I have taken a side hustle insert. So this was supposed to be for like social media or whatever your side hustle is. And this was kind of a goal page, your why, your mission statement in 6 months and 12 months, 5 years. So what I've done is I figured out what my why is, of why I need a home management system, of why I want systems in place to help me. I have a mission statement. I have what I hope to accomplish in 12 months. I'm not sure yet what I'm using these boxes for, but I just know that I want to be ahead of the chaos. I want to be prepared for what's coming next. I want to know what's coming next. I want to kind of plot out the whole year. And these are things that always are reoccurring throughout the year, every year. And I just want to get a good, solid start on it. So this is what I've done. I love this washi tape. That was, I think, Cocoa Daisy. And I just thought it was really bright. And that's what I just want to be fun. But this is really a goal of mine, a big goal of mine, to keep track of our house maintenance, of things going on, seasonal tasks, weekly, monthly, daily tasks, periodic tasks. And I just thought that this layout was the great way. And like I said, this is part of that side hustle booster pack. This is the booster pack in here. And I have no idea what's under the washi tape, what that was, but I covered up whatever that said. And then you can see here that these, I use sticky notes again. This was for like launches. I don't remember what the other ones are, but I just have sticky notes over there. And this is what I quickly came up with. I'm keeping the theme in focus. So each month I'm going to have what that theme is. So like in March, we're starting yard work. So my big theme is going to be yard work. We buy some spring plants. We have a lot of planting going on. We have some house projects and like, where can we start those? So each month we'll have a theme of what we kind of got to focus in. Like in April, I'm opening up our porch. What does that mean? You know, and those things, like I said, they just keep reoccurring every year. And I just want to know that that's coming up. What can I do to prep for that? Do I need to prep for that? Or am I good to go? So I'm keeping the theme as one of the ideas. I'm doing seasonal tasks. I'm doing monthly tasks. I'm doing weekly tasks, and I'm doing fun activities. So besides just the things I have to do, part of why my why, and you know, let's just read my why. I want to keep up with our home so I can simplify, declutter, and stay organized. Managing my home well allows me to stay on task, reduce chaos, and protect my most valuable resource, my time. When my home runs smoothly, I have space for what matters: family, friends, creativity, rest, and living without chaos. And my mission statement is create a peaceful, organized home that supports connection, creativity, and calm. I'm going to build routines that free my time and help me live a balanced, fulfilling life. And so that is what this is about. And so when I have fun activities, I am keeping up with all of this so that it's done. It's done in a manageable way. It's done in a planned out way. I'm going to be strategic. I'm going to adhere to the plans I make. That is going to be a big discipline of mine. So many times, and I know some of you probably suffer like I do. One, decision fatigue, just making a decision so you can move forward. And two, being accountable for the plans you set for yourself. It's so easy to be like, ugh, I just don't want to clean the ceiling fans. But you know what? Then you don't. And then all of a sudden you have company coming. And now not only are you cooking food and just cleaning the house in general, you now like, oh, I got to do the ceiling fans. I got to do this because I put it off. I am avoiding that type of chaos. I'm going to be accountable to my plans. And I'm even thinking of using one of the habit trackers in here to put like a checkbox. Did I do what I said I wanted to do or what I planned to do that day? And so I'm really excited about this system. I think it's going to set me up because I want to put the fun activities I want to do so that each month I know why I'm doing this when I said I'm doing it, because I want time for these. I want time for my family, my friends, my grandbaby. And I'm going to even have self-care. Self-care is down there. This was just something else that says reflection for the month. I just put sticky notes here in case I wanted to make some extra big notes or maybe some big reminders, something like that. And then I haven't started on this with the sticky notes. They're just completely blank, but it's going to be the same system throughout the year. And so I have the first 6 months here, and I'm going to concentrate on that first. And then I will have the end of the year, these 6 months here. And so that is the home management system. This is the back page. And I thought of doing things like different rooms or fun things to do throughout the year, maybe a bucket list for fun things to do throughout the year. I'm not quite sure yet, and I probably need to get a sticky note to remember that. And then it's really nice that where I placed it, I have yearly wins and yearly lessons right here. So as I go along, I can even document it. So I'm just really, can you tell I'm really excited about it? This is my yearly overview. Maybe this is where I can say I was accountable to myself and just keep continuing this whole system, this whole setup. And then to help me, I also have task lists for every month. These are the monthly cleaning tasks that we have to do every month. And what I did was I just quickly wrote down things. And then I went around to each of the rooms and I looked around and I'm like, what am I missing? What do I need to add in? So like windows was another thing. The inside and outside of our windows need to be cleaned. So I added that. I have wash rugs. I realized I need to wash the rugs periodically. I have ceiling fans in here. And so I would say if you're interested in this, just do a brain dump and then go around to each room and then just add in those type of things. The other thing I forgot is like our pets, things we do for our pets that we have to clean, like their bedding, the litter box. You know, you want to deep clean that litter box, not just scoop it every time. And so I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to need. And I'm going to do it first by like rooms, maybe the big rooms first, the kitchen and the living room, and then maybe the bedrooms. And then I have like some seasonal stuff is like our porches, like the front porch in the summertime. That is the extension of my living room. I live out there. So there's a lot more I do there along with plants, which is another thing. Seasonal things will be like watering the plants, weeding the plants, all of that. So that's all going to get set up. But this is what I'm using and how I'm setting it up and where I plan on going with it. And so I just thought it was really important to share this with you. I was excited to share it with you, and I'm excited to get started. And like I said, this is the Nancy. The reason why I picked the Nancy is because of the inserts. Also, you have pips you can add in too. But if you're interested, but maybe the Nancy's not for you, there's also the Scout Planner. There's the Anne, the Rose, the Valerie. Those can also take the inserts for the side hustle. Right now, that's what they're available for. Small Scout, I'm not sure if it's available for that yet, but those are coming. Those are coming. So anyway, so let me know if you have any questions, and if you have any additional ideas or suggestions, I would love to hear what you have to say. I really love this community and the support that everyone gives. So everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.